abusia ye makwaba sonko so eba POG Media so ene yere meko highway ne so highway ne de ensem bebre so a ye nso ya age pene se eba me abidwafo no ahu de eko ene de eba na den na eko so ewo highway ne so eye NDC gurus no ena omo strike hard on Electoral Commission boss a enye asem keto akra na the EC no eye voters registration no voters register no eno ahun sense meche say amanfo a omo register omo a like enim amanfo a like omo yi omo free voters registration no mo enye asem keto na we na NDC groups no omo dey to that say EC enim na wa accept omo proposal na they are going to withdraw from the 2024 elections enye asem keto akra eno na ese bi nkete aso a declare on the 17th September on demonstration eba be koso kese or ye chere kese e de etia Electoral Commission wo Ghana ha busua honto e de details bre ye be pese be me abidwafo no be me akona yakwakoti ensem a course na answer na e be kono o ensem ka bi afahye ye comment section like na share ma afofro so answer into me enka bi medamase
na me adoma edabnada Ghana ni bia wo se odo Ghana na o pe asomdue na opese odi ne bra so se Ghana ni bia no I was so joining NDC sa demonstration na ade ba ko pe ena ma Ghana se o man yeti studio ha obi ntimi mbebo nwura ha emebo yetunkuye ade ba ko nti ena Ghana ha Akuffo Addo restaurant $6 million restaurant no obi accommodate no woni sika nti wontimi nwura ho enko kasema maduane wei entwitu ade ba ko a ema obi fruit trotro no obi fa taxi no obi fa bicycle no obi nante form no obi ti V8 mu no ema obi ti me enjoy no ankasa hard earning income and I say ne luxury life no emra no so fapem any kabima min kabia mamu kabima min kabia mamu nyina so fapem any abato nyina so fapem ne na hyase eye edinchro nwoma no a ye de kwoto aba no eye very important enti say ye ni credible voters register ye nya credible election si enya credible election ye nya credible members of parliament ye nya credible president and for that matter ye nya credible government se kobane sa it means Ghana as a country no ye nimba bi edi ani kire
anti we friend say election way there Electoral Commission they better do the election once and for all because election bia we will do this election over and over and over again.
I think he has a point.
Yeah. So anti credibility ni jina mrano so. So wo ka se wo mamra ni nya adwuma dia en ye beba say afia bato ne yento. Se anto aba no a there won't be any parliament. There won't be any president. There won't be any judiciary. There won't be any police. Ye be ye ho se moa se do kokwaye mu a do ahodi ntimi no no ato ahye ne so no awe sa pepe lawlessness there won't be any order tinana no mahemfo awosam de mu hujim Ghana ohini bia ni wa woni atamfo ahemfo mo matamfo do so papa se ne emra tugum sesia sa ohini no a ye otamfo no oba be yuti afiri so abefo akunya
asase kakrom ton
asofo mo atamfo do so papa sa wo so mfa wonyimu a emra ni break a obi ba beje wa sori abekun eni ntina so obi ade ne ho jim nana back on the the ntia I was say NDC for call for this forensic audit the Electoral Commission whether they like it or yes I was say baso enie yanko abakose mu kakra enche kra 2015 Charlotte Sebe Electoral Commissioner Adia MPP for the welcome no a call for a new voters register. And it's MPP for me could be a near friend Let My Vote Count Alliance. I will imagine my edition Munsen say Omundi Electoral Commission for them. Omunya to trust them ekosi electoral commission be church ready foforo and until omoto sa voter register no credit say eye ECOWAS register because according to MPP no almost Togo for Burkina Faso Mali ni Niger Cote d'Ivoire omunyina ewu
omode 5 pebechere no
na Akuffo Addo na oye president no na yenhwe asemo ananado ekaye eye sabre no nanado posti we ewo ni Facebook 18th August 2015 and no search here ewo ho nana Addo dankwa Akuffo Addo say it is instructive to note that on March 25, 2015, President John Mahama, then chairman of ECOWAS, intervened in a political dispute in neighboring Togo by requesting the postponement of the elections originally scheduled for April 15 to May 25, 2015. His intervention was in response to the calls from Togo's opposition parties over the credibility of the voters' register, which they alleged was bloated. Indeed, President Mahama urged the Togolese authorities to agree to establish a credible voters register, arguing that it was important Togo went into the elections with a register which is enjoyed the confidence of all parties. This request was heeded. The peaceful acceptance of the election results by stakeholders in Togo is indicative of how appropriate the president's intervention was. Clearly, what is good for Togo must be good for Ghana. Akuffo Addo asemo kan yenie. Yenko de Bawumia enso kae. Bawumia Akuffo Addo de no 18th August 2015. On the same day, 18th August 2015, the Bawumia so chroye. Our investigative team obtained the Togo voter register, which was publicly displayed prior to the 2015 Togolese elections. Using facial biometric recognition technology, the system has found 76,286 potential matches of the same people with the same names and faces on the Ghanaian as well as Togolese voters registers, some 2,000 of which were present in the PowerPoint presentation. I should note that so far we have only completed less than 10% of the work on the Togolese register, and we will begin work on comparing the Ivorian register with Ghana's shortly and follow that with the Burkina Faso register. Even though our investigations are ongoing, we are presenting our initial results because time is of the essence in this matter of a new electoral register. The EC, as we speak, is in the process of taking a decision on the issue, and we have to make an input into the process at the earliest opportunity, the case for a new register. #new voters register now. Bawumia. See, we're 2015. Enti Akuffo Addo eka say voter register no enye credible. Bawumia ka say enye credible. Ede na Electoral Commission den omo eyeye. Omo ka sansem no the Charlotte say led Electoral Commission and say na omo call for a stakeholder forum. Our Lisa will tell all the civil society groups in Ghana ye invite omo. Political parties in Ghana ye invite omo. A year diplomatic course, you invite to including Bawumia and Akuffo Addo. Say, okay, what Utu say, we will be a chile say 2015, you voter register and Enyano, and the two abay in Tenya for Frono. Fadance Yabra, Betum Renetris, and Tibedrum, ya say, Akoko to Bedrumwa, Nana, as Aminati or Bedrumwa, a binra. Anti Electoral Commission, Emma Sapano. Omuviano. Na Electoral Commission at 5-member eminent committee. So omontrans no muntieti no omuhwe omosem. Omuwie no. Then 31st December 2015. Ana Electoral Commission omo publish here. No new voters register. EC tells MPP others. Published by myjoyonline.com. Okay, I say The 5-member panel reviewing proposal for and against demand for a new voters register says arguments for a new register are unconvincing. The EC, a month ago, organized a 2-day forum for political parties, civil society organizations, and individuals to collate views on the credibility or otherwise of the register. The EC decided to hold the forum following heated national debate over the register after the opposition New Patriotic Party claimed it had evidence suggesting the register had been compromised with as many as 76,000 non-Ghanaian voters on it. There were a number of demonstrations, some of which turned violent. A panel was therefore constituted to solicit opinions from stakeholders on whether or not to compile a new register. Week after the 2-day forum, the panel has submitted 8 reports to the EC. Chair of the panel, Justice VCRAC Crab, the late, is recommending that EC should not replace the current voters register. The panel, however, stated that it will still continue to monitor events relating to the register. NT MPP for Bawumia, Amo Allergy, and the Electoral Commission, Electoral Commission at Yabedwakuo, and penny for a Numutia says, okay, Munina Momra. Nanan Manikasem,
Catch him.
Bawumia no oka say we discover over 76,000 Togolese in a register no. Wanko. Onfa na dance ni nyina nko civil society group Alisa Hotel Bawumia nko. Akuffo Addo ma mechirem die nti a voter register no nya credible wanko. MPP for mechirem die nti a voter register no enya credible momentimi anko. Omantimi antumre antresi. Enti na nuna Electoral Commission de yes how from bedwama dwinkyere no wie no abedwafo no anu yi omede koma Electoral Commission say enyina so papa bi anim si abesi voter register no enti no yes voters register no. This initiative was taken by the Electoral Commission then when Akuffo Addo and MPP for doubting the credibility of the Electoral Commission's voters register no. For the Electoral Commission to prove themselves, they subjected themselves to the public scrutiny credibility test. So at the end of the day, MPP for and the Electoral Commission and said there is no need for voters register. And that register no we declare say yeah ECOWAS register no. And they two about year Akuffo Addo now say I have won with almost 4 million votes. And I didn't be a president. Now, from 2015 to 2024, Electoral Commission, why a register? From 2020, basically, why a registration 3 times? 2020, we a registration. 2023, we a registration. 2024, a registration. We a registration, we know. Why a exhibition? We a exhibition was set emremono. Would the copies and as a provisional register and Emma political parties?
Yeah.
And to pay the Electoral Commission and Casa roadmap for this election, 9th July, and I was an Electoral Commission in the provisional voters register Emma political parties. But Abroni be ye no nim dia wa yentino. Electoral Commission twenya 20th August. Sada no a oye voter exhibition exercise no. Ano the provisional register no ma NDC ni political parties. Nana dwe omo say I put to print omuntimi identify omoboni omedi. But NDC has been vigilant and they were able to detect and identify errors when nyina. Errors na NDC for identify ni bi ni say Oman will say Electoral Commission for continue say sumase a transfer Akuffo vote 243,540. The sense say me na ya transfer me vote no minimum hwe na so enim say voter transfer me na me kwa akwa tell Electoral Commission person transfer me vote ene kra no wasi ebisa me die ntia me transfer 243,000 illegally I will register we say mo eno na nchen Electoral Commission register where they are kono over 15,000 voters Electoral Commission for so what transfer vote no ye nim baby o mo register ye say before I obetimi transfer vote no I was so register baby e kire say me register wa Accra FM enti say me person me transfer me vote from Accra FM to original FM one. Jadi me vote ko na person track who baby am register ya be track be who Accra FM studios na me register ya. But in this case this 15,000 crore no the Electoral Commission entimi nkire system ni data ni ntimi nkyerɛ baabi a originally ɔmo register yɛ ɛno nankyɛn nipa 3,957 a ɔmo di wɔ voter register no as at 2023 akɔto district level elections no okofa 2024 exhibition electoral commission register no a saa nipa 3,957 which is 4,000 no ɔmo di nim ya delete free register no a ɔmo di nim wodi ano to nkyɛn nipa 2,094 ɔmo nso so ayɛ transfer no ɔmo yɛ no baabi ɔmo de so ɔmo do ɔmo vote kɔnɔm kɔyɛ ɔmo di ni hɔ ɛninti
and more confirming all these incidents
more NDC for ɔmo tirimu fanti yesu tirimu for abusum kunenkum ana ɔmo ka kyerɛ electoral commission sɛ yehu ni amabi ti epese ye twi adwen si so na mmom said ye be na dance ye beba mu nti no electoral commission mo ana mo say mo woduma di matter say let the citizens know and nti epese TV wo de Facebook ra mo ametimu di mo Facebook page na fa ne live mo si there bi ye mpenisa mo de momla NDC went to the electoral commission last Friday omo presenting we nyina kire mo no the electoral commission admitted say ampa ensema mo ka nyina ne ewom samfum so we nyina ewom nemmom mo ade said am we say yantia badwakuo said ye Charlotte say ye emie probe the voters register no ye de ye nye sa forensic audit no ye de ye nye enchiremu ben na wo de ma enchiremu bi ani ho na wo so betumi aye already no be ka kire Ghana for say this voters register no a robust a credible yet NDC fortness no watimi discover these errors ewom wode ba no admit say ewom and to him say sa error way e will register him now describe this a register as credible as a robust it means a boapaye and ade shemu yenso nim say osafo nsa no ho yade de why ne kire say a boapaye we say obi epetu say wada unyane ne said there wada ebi na electoral commission aye no enti wo a wo kose mess no ntimi clean the mess enti then I was here kofa a third party na obey forensic audit ni nyina ne say yankofa adwumaku a omunim san hwehwemu no na omo mehwe register no ho say register no mfomso be ne wo mu ekwan be na mfomso no fa so baaye na yenkrakra omu wi a the same register NDC is not asking the electoral commission say kwana new registration were a stronghold and I said deleting Crofodi free MPP stronghold the same register no sani pa abobo mudi no NDC for doesn't know them which political party they vote for or which political party they belong NDC nim
just do the right thing
that's all. It could be say sani pa over 243 NDC for fight to omukra ne be omato amama MPP it could be say this 15,000 and they will vote for Bawumia. They could be sending part 2,000 now. They will vote for Bawumia. And this for say, and family home. Yeah, the penny say, Abani ya kotuano. Si din try ye pese who say Abani to no Frenchem be a Frenchem ye din to be jetum. Si din kunim swa, ye mpen kunim dia enam krono kwaso. Ye pese din kunim Frenchem na Ghana fo nyina hu sampa abanamo to man ya jetumo. Enti yanko nenko clean register no. Then the electoral commission says and say, no, I won't do it. Now, Ebini Busa said, what is the alternative? There is no alternative to this. Because Nana Dientia, political parties like NDC, yeah, encourage you to be vigilant. No? Vigilant, you say, almost if you see something, say something. So almost I don't know what you are. No, what you address is only a crack near threatening. And then vigilant. No?
Wait, almost say, when you see something, let's move on.
More. NDC, what's your registration, Yase? Through the vigilance of NDC, even putting figures together, 1 + 1 crana to me. NDC draw your attention. Throughout the registration exercise, NDC for a trust, a telebibia, electoral commission, I no credit, no my effective the changes. When you were making errors in your tally during the voter registration exercise, NDC draw attention. Now cross checking one sampa, one form, no correction. A baby has said, Ube blame say, who is to Cora draw. Cora draw and I would year calculation. Yes, when you say Cora draw and find your calculation. And Tiadentina, we are registration. I am from Swan the NDC, who are no correction. But where they also win it because breaking the age, the strategy in ye. This is Omutrimopo. Omuni say this election, MPP is going to lose majority seat in parliament, and presidential they are going to lose. But imagine say, they intimidation, and a bullying Crawford. Imagine so NDC for a tata or mobukuni paba community and signing as a cron for now, what you kumasano, a duja fiasano. Sakwana ukuta to identity no. What's another because on the DJ election that follows that Kwasiampenyins Media Foundation for West Africa man to some report in the balance more than 50%. I will see you. Kwasiampenyins yes, more than 50. I will see them. May pay improvement. This I want to see improvement, massive improvement.
Election day, I won't tell you. We remember here.
On the election day, they will declare Bawumia winner. First day, the Nipa 1,000 be Pia Bontain. Abe the day. Second day will be a plan. Who knows your casa? Don't pass on me and say, sir, gerrymandering. Yeah, voter transfer. No. Electoral Commission, near PP4. Me basing Crawford, I fed yes, Crawford shed them. Yes, the San Crawford shed them kuku near transform vote. NDC vigilant H's San Crawford. And Tibia Electoral Commission MP4 some we are about to through the voter transfer and fact. And we are pon now say register Nikutaye. And Tienfa illegal means near transfer San Crawford. And on my don't person me and say on the deed of less San Crawford transfer mono. On my be a seat here NDC we need 200 votes. 500 votes, 1,000 votes, near your transfer Crawford to alcohol. And to NDC, who strong word, no, near Unipan, boom, 2,000, 3,000, near transfer mood or Marco, different constituencies, Crawford intimate to Abba. And Tiabat to Abani baby, no, and I do not buy says 7th, a year, 12 midnight. Before I'm collation, no, because they are winning majority seat in parliament. So when you can say are winning majority seat in parliament, then a better Ghana for United States MP before winning majority seat in parliament, they automatically win presidential. Then no matter soldier for police program, no more bone Crawford, no more declare Bawumia winner. That is the intention. And no beyond being said there's any alternative to this forensic auditing NDC are requested. Because if NDC sits down, not some more active, not Saturday because NDC should not even participate or more withdraw from this election. Because at January, how many votes na Professor Mercy they were near Akuffo in 2008?
44,000.
And we are talking about 240,000 and more.
You got a response, a director of elections. He spoke on Joy News with Evans Mensah. So, the credit in Emma Joy FM. Hona ye pick source we the free. So, with what you are saying, you got a response and Omunyan Semono, Omode Magana for claiming the 200,000 whatever is not true. As a state, a effacement of NDC for no imaginations and all that. So, Yankoti, a director of elections at the Electoral Commission, Nidini says a bill or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but he will find his way here. Then we can work on it. All right. Kame pesa me boy no na me de ma onto ebona me cyber back to Mensa and on this
on the issue of the transfers, as he rightly said, the transfer list that was given to them composed of transfer that we had done since 2020 when we compiled the register affairs. So it involved transfers made in 2020, transferred in 2023, and transfers made in 2024. These are people who have transferred to the various polling stations. They are not ghost people. They are not bloated. They are in the register. Yet we have a list called transfer list. And this time around, we captured since the register was made, that is 2020. They raised that issue and we told them that it involves other transfers since 2020. And so when we take that of 2020 from it and then 2023 from it, you come to get the actual figure. We told them that we have it and we even told them. So if you deduct the two transfers, 2020, 2023, you will get the same figure as they are talking about. So it's not a matter of it being bloated. It's not bloated.
But is it an error or was it deliberately done?
Initially, we wanted to track the movement of all the voters. That was why we did that. And we decided to give it to them. But now they say they want the 2024. We have gotten that. And so in our last meeting, we told them that will be ready for them to see.
Now, when did you detect this?
We printed it out. We knew that the transfer list given was from 2020 up to the current year.
So this wasn't an error, was it?
As I indicated, we wanted to track the movement of all voters since 2020.
Okay.
And so we did that transfer.
So this was done deliberately to track the movement of the voters? As a commission, that was what we did. And what purpose would that serve?
Giving the whole thing to the parties, it will enable them to also know the movement of the voters. But if they indicated they needed to know the 2024 one, and told them, I will give it to you. It's just a matter of taking away the 2020 and the 2023 to get to the same level.
So,
on the issue of the transfers, as Irali said, the transfer list that was given to them composed of transfer that we had done since 2020 when we compiled the register affairs. So it involved transfers made in 2020, transferred in 20.
This is the response from Director of Elections.
Because who detective who say error, any identity one correct errors now and ababe voter exhibition exercise. I printed provisional voters register to the political parties. They didn't know that omunim, but omunim say NDC will not obey, and the MPP themselves they are aware. But a common mountain they won't talk. But NDC and the Diabetu Jama man saying you know. So NDC American Electoral Commission will register was a robust no. See then at this errors in our and the Electoral Commission themselves can never heal this voters register. We need a third party. Krononi bonsamni beya Jemensa ni Akuffo the person who my Ganentino. Dr. Kojo Farijan and Charlotte Osaya or Moye biometric register no. Nana, when you say biometric register, no, now you are a third party vendor. One and they could tie a voter data, no, because you say Electoral Commission, what the Obia Betima could din for you can't trust anybody. Tinia were international credited a international organization, a body, one and they could tie the data, no. When J. Mensa took over, was he Argentina, was he a Makwama third party, Ekuta data, no, and Omukoji, and Omodebetuho. And then register, look at Omo no Mope, don't pen on Modeye. And NDC has been smart enough. Every move they take, every move they make, NDC for what you want. And it's evidence. Registration, even putting figures together, NDC na yedema wo. Yakwa asin of by election, Electoral Commission, NDC collation would have to declare results. NDC collation would have to declare results. This limited voter registration or no. Or kikani na bomb number of people register NDC in Italy or the two or the man because one can any figures are wrong. Only do the ban no correction. Now we need the also one yet because who say we nan people bet me agina so. Omo buada. Electoral Commission pay this forensic audit nana yebeye. Now before just quick one.
Yeah.
Obi asende am says here now no ye call Winneba no send NDC for the party colors. Omakoti tini na NDC for. Stop complaining. Wako file wako hoist party flags. Na MPP akwati no de need akobowa. E dey na stop you so be tie. Na no Tama West na Jamesenu ne be boys from omo tutuni nyina na mu complaining. Understand the national organizer of NDC. Orientation by now my party for no about boot for boot. Boot for boot ni say men ko obi bone ayeni bi. Obi tia na so tia ni na so bi. Obi ni sawo wani a tunani enti so wote o party flagger tini de obu obi border buni de obu aboni bi. That is boot for boot. And you don't come and tell me Samonto, Monka be my me, I won't be there to fight for you. Do it. Omuya na najua, anadu suya, oyena wiaketa, usena wiakete, boot for boot, no one assassin.
Abusia wene ensema ekoso ewo highway ne so a enye asam keto akra NDC for no omoni abri ewo Electoral Commission so a December elections tension na egusto eba all because of say Jane Mensah and Bossman Asare omonye omadwen say omobeye bibia na transparent na NDC for no so say omonte ase ne enti ase china ye bere abigafo ase so omoje pene kokoti sa audio we edimai aha POG Media so medamase